Welcome to the Now You Know podcast, a podcast that will guide you to successfully navigate the online world and give you, as a super bonus, some thought-provoking takes on life. Without further ado, here is your host, entrepreneur, marketer, professor, and author, Flavio Salza. We are happy to have you here today. Enjoy the show.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about newsletter, the power of newsletter. So like we talked before, and that was a long time ago, please check, building your own online spot is this goal that you need to have, right? And collecting email address from your followers or listeners is key for that, because if you want to nurture a lifelong listener community, or if you want to build a community on your own, you need those emails so you can study the community outside of the social media platforms, right? But it's not always very easy task to do it, because first, few people actually share this information with any good reason to do it, right?
Tell me, young Luke, what brings you out this far?
No, this little droid. I think he's searching for his former master, but I've never seen such devotion in a droid before. He claims to be the property of an Obi-Wan Kenobi. Is he a relative of yours? Do you know who he's talking about?
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan. Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time. A long time.
I think my uncle knows him. He said he was dead.
Oh, he's not dead. Not yet.
Well, you know him.
Well, of course I know him. He's me. I haven't gone by the name of Obi-Wan since before you were born.
Well, then, the droid does belong to you.
Don't seem to remember ever owning a droid. Very interesting.
So, the good reason to share, I will tell you now. So the problem people makes with newsletter is when they collect the information. And that's key, because people make that mistake of asking too much information up front. You know, if you want to start at a newsletter, you want somebody's email, just concentrate on that part first. You don't need to ask their name, address, company. All these you can follow up later. And that's the mistake when you are trying to attract people to fill out a form for your newsletter in your website or some other place. You are asking too much your visitors for too much information at once. And that's not the way you should do it. So you can always, like I said, you know, after a while you can shoot them an email and ask them their name, if they want more information, etc. So creating a newsletter is a must, because nowadays, we already talked about it, you have to start your immigration from your community, your listeners, your followers, under one platform that you can control, because you cannot trust social media, right? Some followers, you know, some accounts get banned because you post something like a opinion or comment. So you can't actually put all your eggs in one basket, right? So you are on Instagram, you are king, but outside of Instagram, if Instagram goes down, you don't have anything. So you have to start to build your own, whatever it is, your own website or your own social media platform. And to do that, you also need to keep collecting people's contact, because when your website is done or you create a newsletter, which is the topic of today, then we have the resource to actually reach those subscribers, right? Reach those people who you met on social media platforms. So talking about resource, we have a resource called Got to Eat Too. It's like a bonus on the resource section in the end of the Now You Know guidebook. Oh, did I mention Now You Know guidebook?
First off, let me say this. If you are looking for a book that will teach you how to make $1 million in 15 minutes online, this isn't the book for you. Now, if you are looking for a guidebook with 101 practical and proven actions that will help you to get noticed online and build listeners that will resonate with your messages, all without relying on costly advertisement campaigns and mortgage your home in the process, then here it is. Now you know. The practical guide that will help you to succeed online. The truth is, the online world is very noisy, and people now generally lose concentration after 8 seconds. The average attention span for the notoriously ill-focused goldfish is 9 seconds. Hey humans, goldfishes are winning. Sign of the times. Still here with me, Neo? Good. That just highlights the effects of an increasingly digitized lifestyle on the brain. Your messages will not go anywhere without a plan. Therefore, if you want to work in increasing your buzz online and have your messages heard, this guidebook is your route map. Get the Now You Know guidebook today.
Okay, listen to the guy. Anyway, so as action for newsletter, just the first step for you to create the newsletter, think on how you will collect your listeners' email, right? Your follow emails. So developing a newsletter is just the first step. So what kind of carrot, you're going to offer them in trade of their emails? It's going to be like a free ebook, for example. People use that a lot. Drop your email here and I send you a free ebook or whatever. So you need to think about on that carrot, that thing that will attract people to take action and drop their email on your formula or your website or whatever. So what are you going to use to attract new listeners? That's the question. And make them give you their emails, right? So give your thoughts on that. And, the first step is really thinking, but if you don't act, you're not going to go anywhere. So that's it. So think about newsletter, because newsletter is key to build your own community. All right, so that's it for today. Catch with you later. Bye.
Thanks for listening. The Now You Know guidebook is now available at Amazon worldwide. Get your copy on paperback or Kindle. You can also keep up and interact with Flavio Salza via LinkedIn and Twitter. Plus, check back weekly for new episodes. Until next time, keep rocking and loving on what you do.